Here we go, my G-Pac nation. This is Daryl G coming to you from G-Pac TV. We have another video about this guy, Ted Cruz. But first, this is definitely the happy hour. Y'all know how we get out. So I hope you have poured your drink and you have done the work for the day. And sit down and relax. And let's have a conversation. Of course, you know, I have a beer for the day. I don't drink too heavy when I gotta work during the week. But let's talk about it. Ted Cruz. I had a video yesterday about Ted Cruz and how skeevy and skimy and slimy and slippery this guy is. Because right now, while Texans are freezing, have no food, no water, this slime ball is slipping his slimy ass out of Texas. It is an unbelievable thing. And this is the reason why I asked the question, how does politicians like him get reelected over and over again? And he proves time after time he don't give a damn about you at all. Just listen to this ad. They got a new ad. There's an ad out already for this.
Across the state of Texas, homes are without power, they're without water. Our loved ones are dying. And our senator decided this would be a good time for a Mexican vacation. He got busted for it and decided to feed us a line of malarkey about how he's just going to accompany the family down there for a day. You may be thinking, what could Ted Cruz do anyway? Well, Beto O'Rourke organized phone banks to do wellness checks on the elderly. And if they weren't doing well, he made sure that he got them help. Cancun Cruz is an embarrassment.
Cancun Cruz, I guess, is the new name for Teddy. Or you can call him Mexico Ted. Yeah, we can call them both. Cancun Cruz and Mexico Ted. So, while you in Texas are freezing with no water, your apartments are flooding, your houses are flooding, it's cold, you have no heat, this guy is fleeing to Cancun. You're a senator. He's not in Texas talking to the other leaders and trying to figure out how we can get everything back on order, right? Just like the guy said, the other guy, Rorick, he's doing phone calls to try to give people help and check on people. You can do something. You could be talking to the officials and to the people. Matter of fact, you should be calling in the Senate for an investigation of what went wrong or why people are left out like this. Maybe somebody should find out what happened. Maybe you should be in Texas trying to find out what happened, Ted. Ted, that guy is such the worst. He is the worst. And just think of these people. They talked about gas and oil, whatever side you fall on. It was a clear failure in Texas. Texas is the utopia of gas and oil. 90% of Texas is run by gas and oil. The 10% is the renewable energy that the dumbass governor got on TV and thought that, oh yeah, 10% of the renewable energy, that's the real reason why we end up in this thing. 90% is gas and oil. 90%. So just think about this. And I ask you people, because I go down the middle, I don't give a damn about either one of the sides of these folks, Democrats or Republicans. They're all a bunch of scumbags that's screwing us all over. As soon as Americans realize that, then that's when the game starts. You see? But let's be clear. Every state and the whole state of Texas, every leadership, every elected office and officials around there, for the most part, at the highest levels, are Republicans. The Republicans are in control. There is no liberal or democratic city or democratic governor who bungled this. Republicans are in control. The ones who say frack in your backyard so you can have poisonous water. When it was time to give you service, it all collapsed. Collapsed. So what do you think about that? All the tax dollars that we give shoveled to them every year, when it was time for it to stand up, it all collapsed because they've been stuffing all the money in their pocket and they've been giving you low grade service. You don't even get quality service. You got to spend money to get quality service. They've been putting the money in their pockets and giving you the very low grade service they could possibly give you. And Ted is a part of shoveling all your tax dollars to these people as they give you nothing. When you needed things to work, it failed. So what do you think? Let's have a conversation. Do you think that, first of all, it's time for Ted Cruz to go? And it's time for people to realize that the Democrats and the Republicans are all against you. So get on board with, take the blinders off. Even Democrats are running around talking about fracking and oil and gas and all of that stuff. You don't have to get rid of gas and oil altogether. But why not train the people in the oil gas industry to do the solar panels and the renewable energy and all of those things? So if I'm, let's say, Hess, why do I have to downplay the renewable energy? Why don't I get in the renewable energy game and control it and make that money too? As I'm giving Americans less expensive ways to pay for energy, I'm getting that money too. There's nobody that's going to say that they're going to get rid of gas and oil anytime soon. So you're going to be making that money too. And you're going to train your workers to do the other jobs as well. They still have to in place them. They have to maintain them. Those are long-term jobs across this country. So let's have a conversation. What do you think? What is it time for as we see the whole so-called, like I said, Texas is a utopia of gas and oil. 90% of it was controlled by gas and oil that failed in Texas just now. Do you think that our tax dollars should be spent a little better than this? As you in a pandemic and you're in need, and as they take your tax dollars, you're in need, they don't even want to give you help. They barely want to give you a check. Other countries are paying their citizens monthly checks to get them through this pandemic. You don't hear that on the mainstream media. They're not going to tell you that other countries are taking care of their citizens. And we're like the worst. Well, you know why we're the worst? Because we're the richest. And other countries can't believe it. Like, we can't believe you guys are the richest. And that your government refuses to even take care of you during a pandemic. And you guys stand for it. Unbelievable. Let's have a conversation. Tell me what you think. Like this, share this, subscribe. It don't take you nothing. Let's do this.